Alright, hello. Welcome to a week in my life, I suppose. It's the 2nd of January now. As you may have seen from the previous clips, we were in Dingle for the past 2 days. Past day, we went to the New Year's Day in Paddy O'Shea's. It was absolutely brilliant. It is every year, so I'm currently just unpacking the car. There is stuff everywhere from water bottles to clothes hangers and you name it. Dingle is just one of, it's on my bucket list in a dream world to have a cottage in Dingle at some point, or just somewhere you could go for a weekend. We're only about an hour and a half, if even, from Dingle. So the dream would be to be able to just pop back random weekends here and there. And yeah, it's just, I just love it. And then when it comes to hospitality and nights out, it's so hard to beat. But yeah, also met so many of you there, which was crazy because obviously that's something I've probably had to use in the last 18 months. But yesterday was different level. One thing that was really interesting was the amount of people that said they're watching TikToks over anything else. So yeah, food for thought. Tell me you've been drinking the night before. This was all I bought in the shop. Chocolate milk, a tropical juice, my waddy, Normatic. I'm actually grand. It's a long day. We were out for 12 o'clock and we weren't home until probably 2 or after. Going to reorganise my life a bit. We are Argentina bound for a month next Monday week. So I do want to start packing for that and start planning. Just a few bits and bobs. Very excited. I've got a week to get my life in order, business-wise, packing-wise, and everything around that. Monday morning, just arrived in our kitchen and production facility. Not the most ideal start with the weather. It's been pretty icy and snowy around here. So what we are doing is we are doing a full stock take. Meant to be doing sales calls today, but that had to be changed because roads aren't great and we also don't have all of the lads in. 2 of them are work from home now. So stock take, clear out the vans and yeah, just get reset again for the week ahead. The big thing, the big relief, I suppose, in this scenario is that all of our products have a 3-month shelf life minimum. Before, we used to do cheesecake pots, which I'm sure many of you know about. And if we had a morning like this where you'd miss out on deliveries or whatnot, it used to be a disaster because you're losing a day of probably a 6 or 7 day shelf life. And then your waste is obviously up. So that was one of the main reasons for going to longer shelf life products. First 2 pallets of the month and the year ready to go out. Pots, lids over this side, they're all being restocked today. And then boxes, outer case boxes. That was actually a really productive day in our kitchen and storage facility. Then I was in Clarny for a meeting and then had to run into the bank for some of the boring jobs. And I have literally just left the gym. I will pop the session I did here. Training for hyrox. We have a hyrox on Saturday. It's my second hyrox with Paddy, doubles obviously. I need a lot of minding around those hyrox courses. Very poor at them, but really enjoying the training. So I'll have one of these now. It is 4:45 and I'll have 2 balls. And then home, there's talks we're going for a Chinese because one of my friends is home from Australia and is heading back in the next day or 2. So yeah, maybe Chinese. So I'll probably have a protein shake when we get home and some nuts or something and then Chinese. Just in the door and I actually went for turkey rashers and brown bread. Just something slightly more substantial. Few emails and we're actually heading for Chinese. So happy days. Excuse the mess. That's so unprofessional as a YouTube person. But yeah, a few emails, finished the day and home. Probably pack the bags for tomorrow. Grand day tomorrow. And then TV for an hour. Bed. Read. I'm reading Conor Murray's book at the moment. It's called Cloud9, the rugby player. It's absolutely excellent. I have 100 pages left. And I have 2 or 3 very good books lined up for when we're travelling next week. So excited to get into those as well.
My nails clean.
I'm taking those now.
That's good.
It is Tuesday morning. We're still not trapped in, but we should be out by this afternoon. So a bit of a logistical mess this morning, but that was all good. I want to show you this. This is the juice I got last Christmas, 2024. It is absolutely brilliant. So easy to use and so easy to clean, because I know a lot of you are into that carry-on, but it's actually ideal. You just half the orange, you pop it in there, press a button and it does it for you. Breakfast now, need to drop a van for a service, emails, had one call this morning, have one call this afternoon. Lads, I wanted to actually show you this. This is our garage, and this is where I'm debating putting the sauna. Ignore the extremely large dog kennel. But I think if you cut this out, built your sauna block in here, get rid of the window, and put a glass on the back of the sauna, you would have a fairly savage view from the sauna. And then I'm wondering, would it be possible to put an outdoor shower here, or we could put one here because there's a drain just there. But yeah, this is the jungle I was telling you about in, when was it, the first episode? I'll get a few clips of what it actually was like, so it's definitely calmed. But yeah, must do some tidying up of this hedge this evening. I'm trying to stem the tide before the real chaos begins of like spring, because last summer the place actually got so overgrown, it was atrocious. So yeah, let's do some maintenance, we'll call it. I don't know, I'm fighting a losing battle, I feel. Okay, a nice little tidy up, and cleared out all back here, which seems small, except I figure we're going to need access here if we're going to take this off. And so yeah, good start. Time will tell. A slight change to the glamour of today. I am in and out of our attic with the last hour because we've CCTV that was in the house when we got it, and our lovely box has been beeping for the last 24 hours, which is driving us crazy. On content duty. So this is a salmon pasta bake. Very complex setup. As you can see, this is actually brilliant though. This is a DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Amazing piece of kit. Okay, excuse the mess, but overnight oat season has returned. I got this for Christmas. It is amazing. You know the way you have so many stupid weighing scales that every time you reset them it takes about 2 minutes? It is unbelievable. But yeah, these are Biscoff overnight oats. I might actually make them in a video down the line. Alright, whoop, nearly dropped you. Tuesday morning, just out of the gym. I was absolutely allergic to going in there. But very busy day today, and then a busy day tomorrow. So if I didn't do it there, it wouldn't be done until Friday. And I always think a bit clearer after doing some sort of form of exercise. I know that is the most like cliche thing of all time, but I do find it true. So yeah, heading for our kitchen now, packing up, and then heading for Cork City. It is Thursday morning, it's 5:20. Heading for Dublin, Nace, small bit of Meath, few deliveries, meeting, and then back down the road. Overnight oats at the ready. I was showing you that. I made 2 of those last night, and then buying a coffee machine in the house was one of the better decisions of 2025. So yeah, I will bring you along.
Hello. All for yourself, is it?
Okay. I am in Port Darlington currently. It is 3 o'clock. I have one more shop to call to. I'm psychologically battered and broken. It's, oh my god. The day started with 3 really big deliveries, which is great. Big top ups, 2 of them were newer shops, even better. Then I got absolutely eaten alive by a manager. Probably the biggest eating I've taken now in the 7 years of it. But all good. I thankfully wasn't in like the wrong or nothing. It was nothing serious anyway. But sometimes you just get people on a bad day, and that happened. Then we had a great meeting with one of our bigger customers, just kind of planning for the year ahead, and I suppose longer term again after that, which was great. My head is actually so muddled at the moment. There's just so much going on, and it's all very positive stuff, but there's just things not clicking into place. And I thought the work was done for everything to click into place. I suppose what we're doing is, it's not really done. Most people will get a distributor and have it done themselves. So what you do is you pay a distributor a margin, and you'll send them pallets of your stock and they'll deliver it for you. And like, yeah, it's one way to do it, but we grew this by going into shops and creating relationships with managers, which is brilliant. And we've done that successfully with about 250 people now, or about 250 outlets. But that obviously then gets harder the further afield you go and the less frequently you're seeing people. So it is a challenge, but like, it's a really good one to have, because it's all part of trying to grow something. And like, it's obviously not easy. It's not meant to be easy, and if it was easy, they'd all do it. But yeah, my mind is broken. I've about 2.5 hours to home, so not too bad at all. Except apparently it's snowing in Cork, which is less than optimal. Just in the door, absolutely exhausted. It's 6:30, so that was what, 13 hours-ish? Yeah, and it wasn't even hugely productive. We had one amazing meeting, and then, yeah, as explained, it was just a bit of a... There is days like that though. Plan is eat, bit of laptop and TV, I'd say. They're Arsenal, Liverpool playing. So what?
The camera's being forced in your face.
You need to be introduced to people of YouTube too.
Today wouldn't be the day, I'd say.
Oh my god, it is so cold. We were just getting the content for that launch there. I may as well tell you, because then at least YouTube knows something that nobody else knows. We are hosting a 5k road race in Ballydesmond on the 1st of May. It's really fast. It's like PB territory, so any runners, pencil it in. And we're putting a huge fund together for the prizes. We're talking probably €400 first place, cash. 300 second, 200 third. Fingers crossed we can get that across the line. And then age groups, we're going to give really nice vouchers, so like hotels, cafes, restaurants. So yeah, I'm in the car. It's 1 o'clock, so on time, working out routes and whatnot. So I have 1 hour before we meet, and yeah, I need a haircut as well. That was a bit left of field, but I do. So yeah, it's freezing. It's 2 degrees. I'm bitter.
Gathering in 2023. Okay, no, fair enough. It was washed.
Saturday morning, I'm going to set you down there, laptop and a few bits with smoothie. We're so lucky, the town near us has a class smoothie cafe kind of spot, Capaboo. But crazy week, kind of stressful to be honest, and not necessarily negative stuff. It's just like a lot of stuff coming at once. Some huge opportunities, as in like business changing opportunities, hopefully, but also lots of just changes, adjustments. But yeah, it's starting to come together. And I still have not packed for Argentina, which is not very surprising at this point in time, because I was hoping to pack over the last couple of days, but I actually don't have enough clothes. I'm not a big like clothes and shopper by any means, which is quite the issue at this current moment in time. So yeah, plan for today is half an hour's work, just tidy up a few bits, head for coffee with the lads, then coffee, pack. I need to do some garden work. It's getting a bit out of control, as I was showing you during the week. And yeah, chill out, I feel, is the overall aim of the game. Hyrox tomorrow morning. Looking forward to it, but somewhat apprehensive. So let's see what happens. I have a good bit of training done, but probably not the level it needs to be done. I haven't really done Hyrox classes. I did a few before Christmas. Wasn't a massive fan of them because they weren't really simulating the running, and is the running not the part that's going to take it out of you? But anyway, that's a different story. So yeah, I'll bring you along.
Kick him out probably a bit much, like, but
Saturday evening, overnight oats are going down. Curry, which is actually a reheat from last night. And yeah, packed for Argentina, more or less. There's a few bits I need tomorrow, so obviously not packed yet, but the bulk of it is done, and excited. Starting to get excited now. I was a bit stressed all week, as I may have mentioned during this, but very much excited now. And yeah, gonna eat, just watch the Leinster game there, which was class. Eat, bed, up early in the morning, and then Hyrox tomorrow, which I actually half forgot about during today. Mid-packing, I was like, I need another bag, but that's okay, it's been resolved. So yeah, say a prayer for me tomorrow. It's gonna be grim. just in the door from Hyrox. I'm going to put you down and we can debrief it. But I need to start this by saying I do not wear this jumper every day of the year. As mentioned, I'm trying to put, like, I have no clothes. That's a 2026 thing. I need to start buying more clothes. But I've been wearing this jumper around the house for the last week, which isn't great. But Hyrox went very well. What an event. It was organised unbelievably well. It was in Páirc Uí Chaoimh. Sorry, clips were so limited because it was the beginning of a storm of some sort. Wind and rain. It was crazy. Delighted. Myself and Paddy did doubles. We won the heat, but we got 1:02.55. Not that that'll actually get you anywhere, but it's a good like starting point because the last Hyrox we did was just slightly short. But that was the perfect warm-up for this because today was incredibly hard. And I think the last one was really good in it because it was a primer in a way of understanding how hard we could push it. Whereas we definitely went probably 15 to 20% harder today maybe. Yeah, well actually the last time Paddy did all of the work, so that was that. So yeah, great. Success, home now, and just sorting the last few bits before tomorrow morning. And yeah, that's kind of, I've fajitas on, I've queued baby potatoes in the oven. They are my two go-tos when it comes to food. And my sister made sticky taffy pudding, which you would have seen in the previous clips. Sorry, I did miss a few sections throughout, but anyway. So we're going to have that for dessert. And then bed. I'm exhausted. But yeah, that's a week in the life. I suppose it's not overly edited. I wanted to be specific and not have someone videoing it, because there will be more videos where, like, I have Caitlin, who's our social media and marketing with Sibley, will be able to like video me for a week or whatever. But I just wanted to give you like a very raw one because, as I mentioned on the YouTube in particular, I want to give you like the reality of, I suppose, my life across the board. Thankfully that didn't include passing out at Hyrox today, so that was good news. But yeah, thank you for watching this far if you have, and you can subscribe, you can tell a friend, whatever you like. But yeah, enjoy.